The schools is basically that beacon of hope for our learners. Bridgetown right now is an area with a working class community, single parent homes, where the grandparents are in charge of learners. Many of the learners come to school for love, and others are loved from home and come to school for education. So we must cater for all of them.
Boys, just move through it. There you go.
To me, it's about making a difference. People with the financial backing must invest in the future.
When you are in a position to be able to help other people in a positive way, do it in a way that can create big impact.
35, 40, 45, 50, 50.
The Citadel Philanthropy Foundation is a donor advised fund. We facilitate with charitable giving. We actually try and source projects that's either on our list or projects that are outside of our list. We then go back to the donor and say, well, how much do you want to give? And how can that help with the sustainability of the project that we've then identified for that individual donor? There are about 25,000 schools in South Africa. In a lot of the schools that are not as privileged, the headmaster basically needs to do everything.
I relish challenges. And I'm a lifelong learner. It basically set the example and the tone at school as well. Because at school, as a manager, there's no manual for a principal. With the Principals Academy and the Business School of Graduates for UCT, they develop you so that I can impart again with my staff members and filtering through to the learners. So the Principals Academy equipped me with certain skills, mentoring and teaching and leading at schools.
We provide wealth management solutions to individuals. We offer advisory services, which are then supported by investment strategies, fiduciary services, offshore planning, as well as some risk planning, which is your medical aid and your life insurance.
I'm a sportsman from PE, Port Elizabeth, in the township called Zweden. Life is very tough in the township, and the pinnacle of my career is becoming the first Black Springbok captain, taxi driver. That's what we believe that's all we could achieve. Rugby kind of helped me escape that route and believe that could be whatever I wanted to.
We create relationships with our clients. One can't really identify client relationships on a balance sheet. We make sure we manage their money in a way that adds value to their quality of life.
I always sit and wish that somebody had done that for us in my community. And I think it's highly important to give back to education because that's long-term helping the country.
Make good decisions, good choices.
You can be whatever you want to.
Okay.
When I come here, I was so scared because Alexander was so rough. I used to say, how am I going to stay in this place like this? I came to volunteer as a ECD teacher. They said, we need you.
Alexandra is a township, very congested, with a lot of unemployed young people and with a lot of alcoholism. Africa Tikkun Putadichaba ECD has 3 to 6 year old children within and around Alexandra. The main objective of ECD is to make them ready for formal schooling.
We develop the children holistically, physically, socially, emotionally, and even cognitive.
Within CPF, it is more looking at the donors and what they specifically want and then linking that to a project that fits.
Giving has got enormous value. Cancer is no respecter of persons. It really makes no difference where you come from, how resourced you are.
I still battled to accept that my child had cancer. Craig was admitted every 2 weeks for either 3 or 5 days. Jonathan, my husband, would stay with him overnight, and I would stay with him during the day.
The gift of perspective helps to bring into very sharp focus the things that are really important. Time and the people who love you.
I don't think I can explain the amount of appreciation I had for the nurses, the doctors, support staff. That entire department is magnificent.
We've been very lucky through the Children's Hospital Trust to have had donors like the Ronan Keating Foundation, like Citadel, come forward and to be able to fund the rebuild of the oncology unit. Right, so this is the new doctor's room. Over here is the nurses' station, our high care unit. Ronan came straight after he landed and he walked through the unit. He said hi to the kids and wanted to know kind of the plans we had for the place. It was an amazing experience.
I don't think Craig would have been here today if Red Cross didn't have the facilities and equipment available that they did. That makes life so much easier.
We are there to help our clients reach their remarkable.
The most important thing I want to remember is the stuff that I do off the field, how many lives I change, how many people I inspire.
If you think South Africa needs to be a certain way in 20 years' time, are you aligned in what you are doing on a day-to-day basis to create that South Africa? Do something that will make South Africa look like that.
Yeah.